Hello YouTube and welcome to another moto vlog. As you know, coming at you Monday morning, the Monday morning after my Saturday afternoon ride. It's a little before work, I've had a cup of coffee, so stone sober moto vlog as they say. So I might not be as fun or entertaining, I'm sorry. I've tried to make this video a lot shorter. We're only looking at 18 minutes and 18.04. That's nice. First little incident. Just riding nice gravel roads. We're gonna make a left. We're gonna on James Monroe Highway here. We're gonna go about a mile and a half down. Except, yeah, look at that traffic. That doesn't seem like a whole lot of fun to me. What's going on there, you know? Tisk, tisk, tisk. So instead of grinning and bearing it, we don't exactly have the ability to use our cell phones that easily on a motorcycle. And don't want to get, you know, risk it, so we make a right. Next, we go down and ride all over the place. I'm skipping that because you've seen it in my other videos, all over beautiful Loudoun County, north of Leesburg. And then we go down Route 7 west, and then make a U-turn here. You can see my my suit flapping in the wind there. Feels good with the air. It's very hot today. Like 92, 93 degrees Fahrenheit. So then we make a right here onto Ebenezer Road. I think I took that turn pretty well. I don't know. No gravel. I was trying to kind of put myself in a position where if there was gravel, I could dodge it real easy. This is just some beautiful backcountry road right here. Coming out. Not much to say, you know, it's a lot like Clifton. The road, if the road was a little wider and had a center line, it'd be a lot like the roads you see in Clifton. Lots of turn-ins, lots of houses, very dense wooded with blinds, with blind corners and hills. You know, you can go really fast on a road like this, but should you? So it just continues on like this for a while, so we're going to skip ahead quite a bit. And this is what happens to the road. It gets even tighter, no shoulder, and just gravel road now. But still, as you can see, with turn-offs every once in a while. Who knows how often this is used? Probably not very much, but you still don't want to. A school bus stop ahead, so I mean, you can see this does get used. That's typically how these gravel roads have turns. They kind of come in and they make like 90-degree turns, and I wonder if that's kind of why they're sort of afraid to pave them, because you'd have all these like really tight, narrow, twisting roads here that are just going to be super fast for cars that are like, you know, like a WRX STI on like sticky tires would be able to demolish this road if it was paved. And it would be so dangerous. Let's just look at that creek there. That's very nice. You can kind of see the road. Having the map is kind of like having cheat codes if the map's correct. That's a lot of fun. But see, this is even sort of like Kinchlow, you know what I mean? You had a nice paved road, and then all of a sudden it turns to unpaved. This road's obviously a lot longer. It's a lot smoother, too, than Kinchlow, so it's an easier ride. It's nice. It's a nice unpaved road. Real cool. I like these types of roads where you're out, you know, sort of in the middle of nowhere. It's great for a motorcycle because when a car comes in the opposite direction, you're able to get out of the way. You can see they take care of it, you know, like this place is nice and wide for passing. Oh, there's even like a neighborhood down here. That's pretty cool. But then the road becomes paved again, so I guess a lot of cars go up this way. And that's kind of the end of this clip. It continues on paved like this for a while. And then we come here to this stop sign, and we decide to make a left up the hill. So this actually climbs the mountain, and this is our longest clip of the day. Climbing up the, I guess this is Mount Weather, climbing straight up Mount Weather without like too many switchbacks or anything like that, just going pretty straight. Maybe one switchback, we'll see. It's not like this was a very difficult ride, it's just that the road itself is much bumpier than the road on Ebenezer. This is Morgan's Mill Road. So you go down Ebenezer till it ends, right? And you make that left on the Morgan's Mill Road. And that's what it doesn't look like much on the map, but obviously, you know, with the elevation change that you're seeing here, it's pretty intense. And obviously, like these drop-offs here to the right and everything makes this kind of a harrowing experience. At least for a first-time beginner ADV rider on a huge bike. If I were on like a WR250R, LOL. But, you know, on a big adventure bike, all these bumps and stuff actually makes you kind of have a little bit of nervousness because of how you don't want to get thrown off your bike, you know what I mean? Or have anything bad happen. But that's just worrying from a noob. It was totally fine. All I had to do was trust the machine and ride up the mountain. Mount Weather. This isn't exactly a huge mountain, guys, so if you live out on the West Coast or you're, you know, used to Colorado or something, this isn't much, but it's something. Yeah, you can kind of see the nice view through the trees there, another mountain. Again, these aren't very tall mountains, but you know, they're better than nothing. These are the only ones that have roads like this that I'm aware of. I don't know, maybe there's some other ones. That's a pretty nice little farming operation there. Who knows what they're doing, maybe clearing some land to build a house. I like seeing stuff like that, you know, humanity in action, it's pretty cool. So this continues on for a while. The road kind of flattens out. There's like houses and cars and people. So we're going to skip ahead until things get a little more interesting, you know. So now, again, down the road a bit, it gets bumpier. And the elevation change comes back. It's not flat anymore like it was over there. Well, I wouldn't say it was flat, but it was relatively unsloped over there. So then we continue up and everything. You even got a house there on the right. That's like a pretty big house. Who the heck knows what that is? It's like a compound with barbed wire fences and stuff. I just noticed that. That's crazy. So you don't want to go off the road on places like this. Oh, you know what? That's the Government Research Center, I think. That's why there's all this barbed wire. That's not a house, that's like a barracks or a testing facility or something. That's crazy. Yeah, there's more buildings over there on the right you can kind of see. I'm not looking that way because I'm more concentrating on this road here. But getting to review the footage is pretty cool. Seeing all this stuff. So we're going pretty slow up this hill. You know, the truck, he's got to go a little slower because he's got 4 wheels and he's getting affected by the bumps and the altitude of the change a little more than we are. But this isn't, like I said, this isn't exactly a huge mountain or anything, so you get up there pretty quick. You can actually see like a Toyota or something up ahead now. Yeah, and there's the research center's entrance. They have like that, yeah, the bridge that goes over the road and it goes back down there. Oh, you can see he's trying to go forward, but he can't. He got stuck. That sucks. I'm just like getting out of there. Run away. Run down to Route 7. So that was just like kind of a little loop, you know, around up the gravel road. And now we're back at Dirt Farm Brewing. A few people have seen you people. If any of y'all have seen this before, you know how it goes. I just like showing it again because it's just beautiful. I mean, the ride up here, look at the back. I just like looking at the background and stuff. It's just so nice. Cool countryside. There's, I mean, I wouldn't call this a nice gravel road, but you know, there's a little bit of gravel. It's nice and bumpy. You'll see, I actually have a little bit too much fun here. It's easy to do when you're on the dirt. Have a little too much fun. So this part's unpaved, or this part's paved here in the middle of the road. We got cars on the way, so I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna ride off the road. See, I'm going like 20 miles an hour. These guys have had a few drinks. You know, I want to be sure, especially coming up and over these hills here. So we both get out of each other's way. Oh, that dust. Now this is where things get interesting a little bit. The elevation change comes back into play. The gravel gets super deep. You can see my bars, fighting the bars a little bit. Not good. You just gotta plug along.
Oh dude, watch yourself. It's really swirly. I had to sit down to get better traction.
And then we're almost at the top here. I like this to get that little farmhouse there on the right. Pretty nice. Comes up the
Oh man, I was struggling hard. Wow, this place is really packed. Holy crap.
And then, you know, we're here at the top. Again, I don't have much to say, guys, so I think this is just a chill video, chill ride. Nothing really exciting to say. I'm glad that I got to ride with a new friend. That was pretty cool. He's the one there on that white bike. So this is Dirt Farm Brewing. We're about to pull away. I don't think we're supposed to pull away the way we did here, but you know, we're gonna do it. They can get pissed if they want.
Unless you want to go, forward wouldn't be bad.
So we get to take a look at that Triumph. That's a nice bike.
That's true.
Got some knobbly tires.
We'll see.
Yeah, then we got the Kawasaki with
you,
the Sport Touring tires making it up here. I mean, it's possible. You just have to go real slow. Then we, of course, got the Scrambler Desert Sled, which is a nice bike.
foot's almost there. There you
Just
go.
gotta be careful with it. Of course, me on the R1200 GS, and then my friend on his. Well, he wasn't here for most of the ride, but we met him here. He's on another R1200 GS Triple Black, 1200 GS Adventure, excuse me. How could I be so stupid?
Sure.
This is what I really wanted to show. I mean, look at the view. Holy moly. I mean, you're right in the middle of everything, and you can see everything at the same time. It's like being on Skyline Drive or something, except there's a brewery here.
I gotta wait for that.
It's pretty cool. So we were waiting for a while. Then we're going. Down the hill to the finish. I just take a look at this view. I don't have too much to say. You're just listening to the soothing, very unsoothing tone of my voice, right? This guy in the car is going pretty fast, as you can see. He's trying to get out of there, or he comes here all the time and he's just like, yeah, I know my way now around these roads. What, 31 miles an hour? Look at that. It's still nice. You're still up above everything, and you can kind of see it just slowly. It's very cool. I really like Dirt Farm Brewing. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. This little area again, I catch up to him so quick because he has to slow down for the bumps, and I can just plow over him with my motorcycle. It's awesome. That's the end of the video, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope I didn't bore you to tears. Thanks for the ride, everybody, and think about your riding.